Hi guys!
Hey everyone!
Welcome to Make 2 and another Sims FreePlay neighbor visit. This is Fabian's humongous cruise ship. Thanks so much to Fabian for inviting us to tour this. Just wanted to say ahead of time that yes, we do neighbor tours, but we do them on our own schedule when we have time for them, and we are still working through a list of neighbor requests from people who have asked us to tour their towns and houses and all of that. So if you want to join on the list, then we have information about that in the video description below. Just keep in mind that, again, we got to do this according to our own schedule, so it could be a while before we get to you. All right, let's go ahead and look at Fabian's ship.
Yeah, it is massive, as you said, so we can't fit all of it on screen, but I love this view here where you can really see the shape right at the front of the boat there.
Yeah.
This massive cruise ship.
This is super amazing.
Yeah, and there's lots of features to make it really obvious it's a cruise ship, which we'll see as we explore this vessel. We're going to start from the first floor. Mm-hmm. We have a little sim. We're having the entrance here right at the tip of the ship. Mm-hmm. Probably know what you do in real life, but I think it makes sense just for us to getting in and exploring. Okay. So we go through these sets of doors, and eventually, after we go through these entranceway, we get to a welcome area to welcome you on board for your wonderful cruise.
I guess if you've checked in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is, I guess, the check-in area.
Okay.
And there's a piano there, so we can have, live musicians playing as you come in.
Serenading your entrance.
Yeah. And then you can pick one of the doors on the left or right, and you get into this massive, I don't know if it's a foyer or welcome area or lobby kind of thing, extended lobby.
I'm just going to say it's luxury.
Yeah, here is a luxury room. We've got a massive aquarium. We have fountains on either side. We've got these lovely gold portholes all around.
Yeah, I think that's a really key feature of a ship build like this. I love the aquarium in the middle. I think that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, it's just a great centerpiece. Mm-hmm. And we've also got some water features in the corners as well. Yeah,
no shortage of water when you're on a boat.
Exactly. There's a staircase here. We're going to come back that way. There's also, as we go through this little corridor, you can see there's a double elevator bank here. Okay. So there's lots of ways going up and down on this ship. And we see right on the outside, this is an escalator, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, what I love, there's a little touch here. There's a TV, a massive TV on the wall. So while you're waiting for your elevator, you can get some TV viewing time in.
Maybe it's like ship updates and stuff.
Oh, yeah, the ship TV channel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Or maybe some PowerPoint slides like who's performing.
Yeah.
Now, we've got another couple of rooms as we get to the end of the ship, the stern of the ship.
Oh, we should have studied up on ship terms before we did this.
I started up on one term.
Okay.
Anyway, here we have just a lounge area. Very nice with this fan and a fireplace and just a lovely cozy place to sit and a bit of a library going on over this side of the room. I
really like how symmetrical everything has been so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of left-right symmetry, a lot of port-starboard symmetry on this boat. Mm-hmm. Now let's go to the last room right at the back here. This is the main dining room.
Oh, fancy.
Mm-hmm. Very fancy. Look at all this. So yeah, height of luxury. And you can see there's an escalator on the side that goes down into the basement, but is actually the whatever the bit below C is.
The hold, I guess?
Yeah, and we'll get to that later on. You'll see what's down there. But, surprise, surprise, it's a kitchen because they have to service the restaurant. Now, we're going to go to this central part and we're going to make our way up to the second floor.
This is just reminding me of Titanic.
I know, that's what I was thinking about the whole time.
Yeah.
All this luxury, a massive ship.
That iconic staircase with Rose and Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't she make room for him on that door? Anyway.
Because they couldn't have supported both of them.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm just going to pan out a little bit just to go around the outside here.
Oh, this is such a good idea. These are little lifeboats, aren't they?
Yeah, are these the preteen or are they even toddler beds?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are lifeboats. They go all the way around on both sides. Mm. And here you can see this is probably the way you'd actually have a gangplank getting into the vessel to actually board. So I think it's great that Fabian's put in some doors here.
Yeah, from the dock, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But these ship rescue boats are really, really cool. Mm-hmm. I said they're on both sides.
Yes, so
which is
safety
awesome.
first.
Mm-hmm. That's my line.
Well, I'm allowed to crib once in a while.
You are, yeah.
Okay, so...
Okay, so we have the boat, and we said there's a lot of symmetry, port and starboard. And this is one of 2 floors dedicated to sleeping berths, sleeping cabins for the guests of this cruise.
Okay.
And you can see we've got a wonderful view down there into the main luxury lobby.
Yeah, this mezzanine area, it's a cool idea.
And as we go back here, we're going to start off with one of the amazing suites. There's 2 suites, one on each floor. This is one of the suites.
Okay.
And where's the entrance? The entrance is
right.
over here, yeah. And you have a little lobby here as the suite starts, and that goes into the main bedroom with a very large king-size bed.
That is living, yes.
On this side, we have a very big walk-in wardrobe and makeup area. And on the other side, we just have a place just to lounge.
I like that it's separated by those villa doors there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that effect of having glass within the room.
And then beyond that is a little room here, and this is just for extra storage and storing things. And this is where you get into the ensuite bathroom, the master bath back here, split into multiple rooms. I can't really count the rooms.
Yeah, it goes on and on.
There's a dedicated place for the shower.
Cool.
And then back here there's another shower.
Yeah.
And then there's another shower.
All right.
So is that 2 or 3 showers?
This is a toilet.
Oh, that's a toilet. Sorry, there's a toilet and 2 showers.
That's pretty good. Speaking of Titanic, if you go back into that fireplace area, you can see that this is like the little... No. Turn around. Look at the couch, the drawing sofa, similar to what we had in Titanic in that also iconic scene.
Yes, that was iconic indeed.
Anyway. All right, so what else is on this whole...
I'm going to say it's good, by the way, there's no bath. You think maybe there's a big suite, there should be a bathtub, but we're on a boat. Yeah. Fresh water is a scarce and precious resource. So we're going to head back the other side from this main lobby area to this floor, and here we have the nice suites, not quite as nice. Before we get to them, got some nice places to sit. Then we have some corridors running port starboard and then forward and backward.
Oh, that's a cool layout.
And then we have, you see these 2 suites here are identical.
Yep.
Just very simple. So this is a great place to get lots of shut-eye because there's no external windows.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, when I stayed on a boat, I've actually been on somewhere the same with no external windows.
It's realistic, yeah.
It was very nice. And here we have probably a one-up from that. They have a nice fish tank aquarium back here. And then on either side, they have a bedroom with a fan. Very nice.
All right. I'm not sure where these rooms would use the bathroom.
Yeah, there are some public bathrooms, but they're all the way down in the bowels of the ship.
Okay.
I couldn't see any dedicated bathrooms, but
all right.
That's how it is, I guess, on this cruise ship.
Still, though, they look really well appointed, these rooms.
Definitely. Now let's take these elevators up to the next floor, and we can see there's a little lobby entranceway to this floor, and then on the back of the ship, like the floor below, we have suites either side.
I like the layout of this. They've got a central corridor, so that means that the rooms can have exits onto the deck, and obviously glass that they can see out to the sunshine and the open air.
Exactly, so and to the vast ocean.
Yeah, private seating area. That's cool.
Yeah, that's very nice. And there's actually a wraparound. Let's just extend out a little bit. Wraparound balcony going around the whole of this floor.
Yeah.
So we have these 2 suites again mirrored port to starboard. And as we go back here, you can see there's this long corridor. And actually it's now at the back of the ship on this floor that we have the very, very large, very luxurious suite.
Oh, even better. Okay.
And there's a little walkway here just to the edge of the suite, which is a way for the public to access the deck for this floor.
So that's the public area of the deck.
And then we enter the suite through these double doors. A little foyer area and then into their master bath. They do have a tub here because this is probably the most expensive suite on the whole ship because it's the highest up. And look at this room. This is massive. I have a massive bed, a massive sofa, and a massive TV.
Very, very nice.
And then that goes through on this side into their walk-in closet and dedicated fireplace to warm themselves as they get dressed.
Cool.
And here they have dedicated access to that massive deck.
Yeah, okay, so I see. They do have to share their deck a little bit with the public. Maybe no, actually it looks like
I think they do from this corridor here.
Okay, sorry. It's a bit of a maze. Like,
it is.
Wow.
Yeah, like it would be in real life, I think. Much more so in real life.
Cool.
So let's head back to the front of the ship. We saw these suites here.
More of these massive staircases?
Yeah,
wow.
Going up.
So then you have, another central corridor with 4 more of these rooms.
Yeah, 4 rooms there. And then here we have a public entrance again to the deck of the ship.
I love this. There's a sundial and the pirate ship flag.
Is awesome.
That's great.
Okay, let's go up now to the next floor. Now here we get into some fun space.
Okay.
So let's go backwards. We have another massive aquarium, and this is more like a promenade. I'm thinking Deep Space Nine promenade here. There's almost everything, because there's other stuff in other bits of the ship. Almost everything your heart can desire.
Oh, shops and stuff.
Shops and stuff.
Okay.
Here we have an entrance to a wine bar.
Oh, so cool. That's really cool.
This way we have just some places to get nibbles. Just some fruit maybe, and some candy or drinks over here.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the theme of each room. That's really nice. Good decorating.
And here we have the promenade with some lovely lighting. You can see that deck extends all the way around the ship again, and there's escalators to go up to the next floor, so we have more to explore still.
Okay.
And then on the other side, we have...
more sweets.
This is just a whole shop dedicated to chocolate fountains. Very cool. Here we have a boutique with some handbags and clothes and shoes and such.
That works really well. I can just imagine like people who maybe forgot their bathing suit or something.
Or just want an extra one. And then moving along here, we have a little spa manicure. I think it's used for manicure or pedicures, this little area.
Yeah, that makes sense as
manicure
well.
Manicure pedicure bays over there.
Gotta keep yourself looking good in your bathing suit.
So that's this part of the promenade. Now as we head over across the stairwell, we get into the, big entertainment night out kind of vibe. Here we have a nightclub.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very cool.
I like how Fabian made room for it.
I know.
This is really cool.
And then in front here we have a cinema.
Perfect.
A movie theatre playing over there.
Gotta keep the guests entertained.
And then over on this side, we have a very little gym.
Okay, yeah.
Because,
that's important too.
Too busy shopping to exercise here. Okay, and here again we have the deck wrapping around this part of the ship. You can get to it from the club over there. And from here, there's another way to get up to the top floor. So let's take this spiral staircase here.
Oh, I see. So the staircase is only accessible from this door, not from the movie
Yeah, it's
theater.
inside, but it's actually only accessible by this route.
Cool.
So that takes us up to the 5th level. This is another kind of party level. And we go straight up from here into the bridge of the ship.
Oh, where we steer everything.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at the knight. Suit of armor.
I think that's supposed to be the captain.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So there's all these computer banks, which I'm sure ships today have all these computer banks.
Makes total sense.
Yeah, there's some fans and whirling things and monitors and dials and gauges.
Yep. And the weather machine is up here too. I had to ask Fabian, where the heck is it? Because there's just so much stuff on this ship and we couldn't find it. So cool. That's good. They control the weather from up here.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. So they have this skating kind of, what do you call these? Skating?
Pipe? Half pipe?
Half pipe, yeah.
So there's a half pipe there, maybe for entertainers to show tricks and for people to learn as well. And then there's just, showing off the luxury, water features, places to get a drink.
I like that you can see down into the lower
I know,
deck
this
as
is an amazing view. Yeah.
Very cool.
And there's some jacuzzis, some hot tubs,
of
because
course.
Why not? And some places to sit and really catch the sun because there's nothing above you but sky.
Yeah, it's a shame that we can't put like rooftop pools and stuff in Sims FreePlay. Because, these cruise ships, they often have pools.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of weird, but yeah. I think the hot tub works well, and you can see here the escalators to take us down.
I don't think it's weird. It's not like you can just dive into the ocean from the ship. Like, it's in motion.
I know. Anyway. Let's go all the way back down to the 1st floor. And there are a couple of ways to get down. I think these elevators go down to the basement. But let's also go from the dining room, has this escalator which takes us down. We're going to start off in the kitchen.
Yes, this makes total sense to put it below the dining room.
Yep.
Cool. So we have got all this like restaurant-y looking type stuff. Important to have a dishwasher there because we've got tons of dishes. And I see that cork board, which I guess could be like the orders from upstairs or the menu or whatever.
Yeah, the menu for the day, or just tracking everything that has to go on a ship of this size for the kitchen staff. Let's go this way through these doors. And we get more to the part of the ship now, which is back to being for the guests.
Okay.
There's a little mini casino here.
Nice.
Or arcade.
Now I'm going to call it a casino because they got big money to spend.
They do indeed. And down the corridor, just getting back to one of these elevator banks and another set of TV showing what's going on for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And over here we have, I think this is really cool. I think this is a wedding venue.
Oh my
for the ship.
gosh.
Could be a chapel, but it definitely looks like it's decked out for a wedding right now. Very cool.
Because obviously, like, ship captains can perform weddings at sea.
Of course, yeah, exactly. There's another exit over here, and that takes us through to this part of the ship. So here we have 2 cabins on either side, and the same mirrored on the other side.
Okay.
And each of them has their separate entranceway. That takes through into the main room, and they also have an ensuite bathroom.
Okay. So they're doing a little better than the guests upstairs.
Well, I think these may still be for guests.
Sure.
This is going to be the Class B cabins rather than Class A cabins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like that the decorating scheme has changed down here as well. So
definitely.
It's a nice touch.
As we go back to the bows of the ship, there's a very large laundry room.
Necessary, yep.
This is obviously for the staff, and on the other side, this is for the guests, I think. We have a sauna.
Perfect.
Now, we've missed a couple of rooms right at the front. We've already seen the kitchen, but on the other side over here, we have this room. And I think this is...
guest control room or something? Or
yeah, maybe the
guest services.
Yeah, not the captain, but whoever's in charge of
hospitality
on the ship, yeah.
Cool.
And then back here we have the engine room.
What the heck? This is amazing.
There's a steam machine, there's banks of furnaces, there's banks of boilers.
This makes total sense. Look at that. That's perfect. Wow. And look at that certificate. I think it's like a safety certificate saying like
that's great.
We checked inspection and all of that. Brilliant.
Okay, so here it is at night. You can see lighting everywhere, tiki lights, floor lighting. I'm going to go down a couple of floors.
Yeah, that's a really good touch, especially these lights up here at the front. I think that makes the ship really stand out.
Yeah, all the way around. Of course, you want other boats to be able to see it as you're crossing the vast ocean.
So this was really, really cool. Thank you so much again to Fabian for inviting us to tour this ship. It's amazing. We had to go a bit quickly because we could have spent like a century touring this because there's just so much to it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the tour. Please let us know in the comments what you think. And if you are new to our channel, feel free to subscribe because we've got plenty more Sims FreePlay on the way.
Thanks for watching.